Hi everyone, so the last video in the prom series is going to be talking about lips, and I feel like this is definitely going to be the shortest video because, and I said that about the last one, which is probably one of the longest, but it's really, I mean, there's not too much crazy information that you need to remember. It's just about like technique and finding a color that you like and working with it and helping it to last all night, and I mean that's basically it. So the first thing that you need to do to prep your lips is, if you have really dry lips, exfoliate them. I use a mixture of olive oil and sugar just to form a nice paste. Exfoliate it off, use some water to wipe it away, pat your lips dry, and then put on some lip balm. And that is the easiest like homemade, oh no, there's a hair, exfoliator that you can do. I don't think it's worth buying one personally. If you want to buy one, go for it. And then you put lip balm on. I prefer lip balm itself. I like the Blistex medicated kind, is pretty good. Jack Black Intense Therapy is wonderful. One that I've been using a lot lately that I love is Anthony Logistics for Men Advanced Formula, and this is like, smells just like orange gummy bears. It's brilliant. The Fresh Sugar, this one's the rose kind, but the sugar lip balm is really good too. Just any lip balm you like. I'm not a fan of these, to be honest with you. Don't think they're that great. There's better out there. Any lip balm that you want. And let that sit on your lips for a little while, maybe while you're doing your foundation or your eye makeup or something like that, or just when you're getting ready for the day. Just make sure your lips are really smooth and hydrated, and then after that you're going to want to take a tissue and blot off any of the excess moisture, because the same thing with like when we were blotting our faces, you don't want to put any product on top of something that's not kind of stable. Essentially, it doesn't make the surface stable, and like it doesn't allow product to cling to it. The way that I put on lipstick and stuff like that, if I need it to last a long time or if I want a really bold lip, is in lieu of Lisa Eldridge. This is how she does her lip makeup. I used to do it a different way till I watched that video, and it was very helpful, and I definitely changed my method, and I just really like it a lot more. It looks a lot less forced, because I think if you like go in with that perfect, like conceal the outside of your lips, all that kind of nonsense, it just looks too perfect and too off. But let's talk lip pencils. I think something that can be fantastic to have is an invisible lip liner. This one's from Urban Decay. Let's do a swatch of it right now. As you can see, there is no color, but this is basically just like gonna protect any color you have from bleeding outside your lip line. So this doesn't go on your actual lips, it goes on the perimeter around your lips, and it's basically like a electric fence. It's not gonna let anything in, anything out. Well, mainly more anything out. It's a fence for your lips. And then that is what I just kind of like to do if I'm doing, no matter what lip color I'm doing, whether it be like a nice, let's see, what have I got recently? This one, this is Revlon Pink Lemonade, their lip butter. Love this color, it's really gorgeous. It's just fresh looking, it looks modern. Or if I'm going in, which I'm gonna be doing, and using a really intense, bold, beautiful red, because I feel like a lot of people, that's the time they want to try red lips, but they maybe don't know how. And so this will hopefully teach you. If you're just doing a basic lip look, I would say take a nude lip liner, kind of create a little bit more of a shape with your lips. Using that nude lip liner, this one is Makeup Forever 1C, and it's a waterproof lip pencil. All the Makeup Forever Aqua lip pencils are waterproof and smudge proof and all that kind of stuff. Lip liner is going to help you create a shape, but it's also going to help keep all the lip stuff on your lips where it should be, and not like venturing out and kind of exploring the world on the rest of your face. So that's why I like to use lip pencil. It's definitely something I recommend. If you want to make your lipstick last all night though, I have a few pointers for you. So first of all, we have blotted our lips, which is important. And then I'm going to go in and use this red lipstick. It's Raven from Hourglass. It's a nice orange red. You can use any kind of red you want though. Absolutely whatever you use is going to be up to you. This one is from Revlon. It's their really red matte lipstick, and you can tell the difference. This has so much more blue to it than this Hourglass one, which has so much more red. This is like a Marilyn Monroe red, and this is like a 2013 modern red, but this is a matte formula, which I really like as well. Whereas the Hourglass one is a lot more creamy and cream based. So any kind of red lip you lipstick color you get is going to be up to you. It's just on your preference. Typically the general rule is that orange reds are going to be better for people with more of a tan, and blue red lipstick, like blue toned red lipstick, is going to help make your teeth look whiter. So you know, it's going to be up to you, just depending on your coloring, what you feel comfortable wearing. Obviously go for it. And the way to help make your lipstick last super long is to use a lip brush and really work it into the lips. This is a Bobbi Brown one, but you can use any one you want. Real Techniques makes their detail brush. I know e.l.f. makes their, where is it? Their precision brush, which is small like this. Any type of like small, very accurate placement brush. This Wet n Wild eyeliner brush could be used for that. But what you're going to want to do is get the lipstick on either side of the brush. And I'm not doing lip liner first. That's something I think you should note, because I want to put it where I want to put it and then see where it needs a little bit more work or something like that. And you just want to work this into the lips. You really want to like rub it in there. It's like really rubbing in a moisturizer. You're going to want to really rub in the lipstick so that way it helps to sink into every little nook and cranny on your lips, and it will last a lot longer. So we're going to apply this. If you need to dip back in the lipstick, please go for it, be my guest. Another great option is those like two-step lip products like the L'Oreal, I think it's the Infallible ones that have like a film former, and they help to really like hug your lips. They can be a bit drying, but they do come with a little gloss or a balm on the other side that you can then use to top it with. That's also a great option. I know Makeup Forever just came out with their Aqua Rouge, I think it is, and that one is supposed to be fan-freaking-tastic, especially if you're going to be drinking a lot, like, you know, punch bowl stuff, and or, you know, for whatever reason, eating and drinking, if you're going to want to put your lipstick on before you go out to dinner beforehand, if you do, definitely a waterproof option would be great. But then again, we're using this method right here that we're doing right now will also help to be more water resistant than just putting it straight on. But it doesn't look harsh at all, you know what I mean? There's no like really strong, sharp edges. It really just looks very worn, kind of very like lived in almost, which is what you want for your first layer. If you feel the need to like blot this layer and then apply another one on top, be my guest, and you're definitely going to want to do that at least for the second coat. You want to layer, blot, layer, blot, layer, blot. It's like layers of cake. Like I said, the more the better. You're just going to want to work in thin layers and make sure everything is really worked in nice and neat. You don't just want to slap some icing on there. You really want to smooth it out and get it nice and even. Step 2, I like to go in with a bullet. Again, I said I'm basically copying Lisa Eldridge because I am. But go in from the tube. And because you already have, you know, where the lipstick needs to go, you don't have to be overly careful. You can just apply it where you already see red and don't apply it where you don't see red. And I don't mean being angry either. So since we put it on from the tube, it's not going to be as really worked into the lips. So this is where you're going to want to really layer. Do a layer, work it in, and then blot. Blotting is very, very, very important. Can make all the difference. So if you don't want your lip line to bleed, which I think most people don't, go in, take a lip liner that's either like a nude one or like a neutral that's the same color as your lips or the color of your lipstick. I'm going to use this one from NYX, and I'm just going to see the edge of my lip. I just want to put it where I want things to be a little bit sharper. And then even then, working that in with the brush. Since we already have that invisible lip liner on, that's going to help as well. Alright, and that looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks good. And then what you can do is just blot uno mas, and then apply a little bit more. You're just going to want to really, really layer it on, like I said. And this last layer can be a little bit thicker. If you pat it on, it tends to make things a little bit easier and a little bit more easy to be accurate. And it's also going to kind of push the product into the lips. And this is looking really weird. I don't care. And then again, working it in as best you can. And there we go. You have your red lipstick on. Bring the tube with you and you can just touch up. If you have like a lip brush that has a cap like this, which is the Bobbi Brown one, which is brilliant, you can bring this with you and you can kind of touch up in the bathroom with these two together, or you can just keep the tube and kind of work really carefully just if you need to touch up. But now, and again, I'm going to blot one more time. Last time, I promise. But now, when I go to kiss, like, if I kiss someone, right, my lipstick's still on. Like, it came off on them, which is a bit of an issue. You know, obviously, you're going to look like, well, God knows what. But your lipstick is still on. And I didn't even layer a lip liner underneath like a lot of people say to do, because you just did layers and layers and layers. And you're like, oh, great, well, let me just go to the bathroom and I'll touch up and it'll look great. You go, pat, 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 and you've got your lipstick back on. You know, it's not even an issue. And then if you want to put a little bit of gloss on top, that's going to be your prerogative. I personally like more of a velvety matte looking red lip. I think it looks more classic. But obviously, you know, I have a red lip gloss by Kat Von D that I absolutely love. If you're going to do a red lip, I'd say keep everything else really nice and neutral. Don't be using a bright blush. Don't do really strong contour. Don't do really heavy eyes. Don't do a lot of eyeliner, because then it can start to look trashy. You want to emphasize just one thing on your face, and that's going to be your mouth. Whereas, you know, if you're doing a little bit more of an intense eye, then definitely keep the lips kind of nice, neutral, soft, or you can use like a soft pink, a soft rose, a soft burgundy even if you want to. Just keep it really soft and simple, because you don't want the look to be overpowering. You really just want it to look classic and nice. You don't want your pictures to look dated, because that's the worst thing I think you can do. So now we have like red lips. I feel really glamorous. I feel really confident. Like this color, I think this is, I mean, the reason I picked out this lipstick is because it is the perfect red that I had like dreams about. I could never find one that was exactly right. This is exactly right. This nice, perfect orange red, which works with my coloring. You have to be careful. It can make your teeth look a little yellower than they are. Oh, and I'll teach you the porn star trick. If you find that lipstick keeps getting on your teeth, and then it removed all the excess that's on the inside of the mouth that touches the teeth, and you're good. Yeah? So I really hope that was helpful. I think like just work in layers. Like it's gonna take a little while to build it up. The extra time you spend doing your lips, doing those layers, is less time that you have to keep applying your lipstick over and over again as the night goes on. So just keep that in mind. And again, keep it simple, keep it classic looking, like just wear something that's gonna make you feel great. If you wanna wear, like, be my guest. I love this kind of color, and rock it out, you know, make mama proud. But then, you know, again, there's nothing wrong with just wearing a nice, like, simple peach like this. There's nothing wrong with that either. To each his or her own. You wear what makes you happy, what makes you confident, and you rock it out, okay? So yeah, enjoy your prom, make smart decisions, don't do anything crazy, don't drink and drive. That would be the worst thing that you could do. You're gonna ruin someone's life, you're gonna ruin your life, you're gonna make a bad decision, and you're gonna be an asshole in most people's eyes. And I don't think anyone wants that, do you? Yeah, just be smart, like be safe, everybody, like please, like be careful driving back if you're driving yourself. I'm driving myself and my date, because we're not paying for a limo, like, no, I'd rather buy makeup, you know what I mean? Just be careful for, like, the idiots that do decide to drive crazy or whatever that night, and just make smart decisions and have fun. Enjoy your night. Like, enjoy it, live it up, but don't, like, YOLO it, you know? Just seize the day, take advantage of it, and have fun. Have fun, and, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Until my next video, I'll talk to all you soon. Bye.